Tab Hunter was born in Arthur Andrew Kelm on July 11, 1931 and died at July 8, 2018. He was an American actor, television host, pop singer, film producer, and author. He starred in more than 40 films and was a well-known Hollywood star and heartthrob of the 1950s and 1960s, known for his golden blonde Californian surfer boy looks. At his height he had his own television show The Tab Hunter Show, and a hit single with Young Love. Hunter was born in New York City, the son of Gertrude, née Gillian, and Charles Kelm. His father was Jewish and his mother was a German, Christian, immigrant, from Hamburg. He had an older brother, Walter, and two paternal half-sisters, Sarah and Rebecca. Hunter's father was reportedly abusive, and within a few years of his birth, his parents divorced. He was raised in California, living with his mother, brother, and maternal grandparents, John Henry and Ida Gillian, living in San Francisco, Long Beach and Los Angeles. His mother reassumed her maiden surname, Gillian, and changed her sons' surnames, as well. As a teenager, Arthur Gillian, as he was then known, was a figure skater, competing in both singles and pairs. Hunter was sent to Catholic school by his religious mother. He joined the U.S. Coast Guard aged 15, lying about his age to enlist. While in the Coast Guard, he gained the nickname Hollywood for his penchant for watching movies rather than going to bars while on liberty. When his age was discovered, he was discharged by the Coast Guard. He met actor Dick Clayton socially. Clayton suggested that Hunter become an actor. Clayton introduced Hunter to agent Henry Wilson, who specialized in pretty boy stars such as Guy Madison and Robert Wagner. It was Wilson who named him Tab Hunter. Hunter's first film role was a minor part in a film noir, The Lawless, 1950. He was friends with character actor Paul Guilfoyle, who suggested him to director Stuart Heisler, who was looking for an unknown to play the lead in Island of Desire, 1952, opposite Linda Darnell. The film, essentially a two-hander between Hunter and Darnell, was a minor hit. Hunter supported George Montgomery in Gun Belt, 1953, a western produced by Edward Small. Small used him again for a war film, The Steel Lady, 1953, supporting Rod Cameron, and as the lead in an adventure tale, Return to Treasure Island, 1954. He began acting on stage, appearing in a production of Our Town. He was then offered a contract at Warner Brothers. One of Hunter's first films for Warner's was The Sea Chase, 1955, supporting John Wayne and Lana Turner. It was a big hit, but Hunter's part was relatively small. Rushes were seen by William Wellman, who cast Hunter to play the younger brother of Robert Mitchum in Track of the Cat, 1955. It was a solid hit and Hunter began to get more notice. His breakthrough role came when he was cast as a young Marine Danny in 1955's World War II drama Battle Cry. His character has an affair with an older woman, but ends up marrying the girl next door. It was based on a bestseller by Leon Riss and became Warner Brothers' largest grossing film of that year, cementing Hunter's position as one of Hollywood's top young romantic leads. He was in the third, Battle Cry, and 10th, The Sea Chase, most popular film of the year. In 1956, he received 62,000 Valentines. Hunter, James Dean and Natalie Wood were the last actors to be placed under an exclusive studio contract at Warner Brothers. Warner's decided to promote him to star status, teaming him with Natalie Wood in two films, a western, The Burning Hills, 1956, directed by Heisler, and The Girl He Left Behind, 1956, a service comedy. These films also proved to be hits with audiences, and Warner's planned a third teaming of Hunter and Wood. Hunter rejected the third picture, thus ending Warner's attempt to make Hunter and Wood the William Powell and Manaloy of the 1950s. Hunter was Warner Brothers' most popular male star from 1955 until 1959. Hunter received strong critical acclaim for a performance he gave on TV in Forbidden Area, the debut show of Playhouse 90, written by Rod Serling and directed by John Frankenheimer. 16. Hunter had a 1,957 hit record with the song Young Love, which was number 1 on the Billboard Hot 100 chart for 6 weeks, 7 weeks on the UK chart, and became one of the larger hits of the rock and roll era. It sold over 1 million copies, and was awarded a gold disc by the RIAA. He had another hit single, 99 Ways, which peaked at number 11 in the US and number 5 in the UK. His success prompted Jack L. Warner to enforce the actor's contract with the Warner Brothers studio by banning Dot Records, the label for which Hunter had recorded the single, and which was owned by rival Paramount Pictures, from releasing a follow-up album he had recorded for them. He established Warner Brothers Records specifically for Hunter. Hunter's acting career was also at its zenith. William Wellman used him again in a war film, Lafayette Escadrille, 1958. Columbia Pictures borrowed him for a western, Gunman's Walk, 1958, a film which Hunter considered his favorite role. Hunter starred in the 1958 musical film Damn Yankees, in which he played Joe Hardy of Washington, D.C.'s American League Baseball club. The film had originally been a Broadway show, but Hunter was the only one in the film version who had not appeared in the original cast. The show was based on the 1954 best-selling book The Year the Yankees Lost the Pennant by Douglas Wallop. Hunter later said the filming was hellish because director George Abbott was only interested in recreating the stage version word for word. In 1959 he starred in They Came to Cordura with Gary Cooper and Rita Hayworth. Also in 1959 Sidney Lumet cast him opposite Sophia Loren in That Kind of Woman. He died at 86 years old.